If you like this video, please click on the like button. Comment with the names of the movies you would like us to cover next. Click the subscribe button and press the bell icon to get notified of our latest creations. We cover 100 movies from around the world every day. To advertise with our channel, reach out to us. Our contact information is on our channel page. Now, let's move to the plot of this movie.
Small-town journalist Posey Mapleton does a special report on fantocytes, a genetically engineered parasite that allows users to once again dream, an ability they all lost 30 years ago. Seeing the new miracle product as a way escape his boring life, socially inept maintenance man, Charles, attempts to purchase fantocytes but discovers he can only afford the cheaper economy version as opposed to the highly sought-after premium. Single quote. When his economy worms aren't enough to impress his neighbor, Reed, a premium user, Charles considers giving up fantocytes altogether. But when a delivery of premium worms are left outside Reed's apartment, Charles decides to start swapping them for his undesired economy worms with the premium fantocytes in his possession. Charles is finally able to live out his wildest fantasies. Single quote. With a newfound confidence, Charles's focus soon shifts from wanting Reed to be his friend to starting a romantic relationship with Reed's live-in girlfriend, June. Out of pity, June pressures Reed into becoming friends with the lonely maintenance man. The plan backfires and Reed humiliates Charles at a dinner date that Charles had hoped would be only between himself and June. Single quote. Completely heartbroken, Charles throws himself into fantocytes, continuing to steal from Reed and becoming more detached from others and more lost in his dreams. Soon, the harmful side effects and addictive nature of fantocytes become a national concern, and the worms are made illegal. Single quote. Desperate to continue using, Charles turns to Reed, who has found a way to continue getting fantocytes through an underground network. Hoping to continue to use worms and wanting to provide for June, who turns out is a fellow fantocyte addict suffering from withdrawals, Charles commits himself to a dangerous group of fantocyte masked men. The group is run by Stephen, who has found a way to reclaim worms by smashing the skulls of users and reselling the worms extracted from their brains. Single quote. Believing that a home invasion on a house of high-class users will give him enough worms to escape with June for good, Charles takes Reed up on an offer for a final job. When the home invasion turns into a massacre, Reed steals the worms and leaves Charles to take the blame. Single quote. When Charles attempts to reconnect with June and make their escape, she turns him down, knowing they'll eventually be tracked down. Not accepting this future, Charles returns to the apartment for June, not knowing that Stephen and his fantocyte masked men had already found Reed and June. He arrives too late to save his love and decides to once more use a fantocyte and find her in his dreams.